All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of the race between Mr. Guy Average and Nevdi as part of the Super Metroid multi-category extension tournament. The category for this tiebreaker race is max percent GT code. I'm joined by Zeb316. Zeb, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. This should be a pretty fun race. I know for a fact that this is Nevdi's first time ever doing max percent GT, so this will be a really interesting one to watch. And it's going
Yeah,
up against a really strong player to be doing his first race against, so should be
yeah,
good.
he's going up against what, like the fourth or fifth place max GT runner.
Yeah, something like that. And they're off. We gotta go through series because this isn't a randomizer. What do you think about series, Glove?
You know, I never reset my runs whenever I'm running, and it's not because I think it'll improve my movement or anything like that. It's every time I think about resetting, I remember that I would have to do series again.
Yeah, I think that's very fair. I think that series is like the place where I'm most willing to reset. And after I
Yeah,
get out of series, then I'm like, nope, I'm probably not going to reset anymore because I just don't want to go back there.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot of RNG. It's a lot of annoying movement.
Hmm. It looks like Nevdi it's a little bit behind MGA
Hmm.
getting through series, but
Yep.
we'll see what their elevator times are because, as everyone knows, elevator times decide the winner.
Yeah. Nevdi struggling a little bit with getting thrown off by those steam patterns.
50-41 through that door is not very good.
Meanwhile, MGA pulls out a 46.30 compared to Nevdi's 44.11.
So MGA is the winner. Thanks everyone for watching. We will see you next time.
Yeah, shoutouts to MGA for winning by 2 seconds.
Mhm.
All right, and we see MGA is correctly using the Japanese text.
Mhm. Yeah, I always found it interesting that even in the Japanese version of this game, they still have English text and you need to turn on the Japanese text and then it just is put kind
Yeah,
of over the English text.
yeah,
Kind of shows that this was kind of made with more of an English speaking audience in mind, which I think is pretty interesting.
yeah. I mean, I guess the Metroid series does draw like such heavy inspiration from Alien in the Alien series, so
Yeah.
makes sense.
Anyway, we got a Parlor Moonfall from MGA and from Nevdi. So don't have any slow falls here.
Yeah, I love Moonfall so much. Makes me sad that there are people who don't use it.
Yeah, I was kind of speedrunning this game casually before Moonfall was found, and I remember when it was found, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a trick I can do. Because at the time I
Yeah.
wasn't very good, and I was like, oh man, this is easy, I can do this.
Yeah, I think I did my first ever Moonfall before I did my first mock ball. Because it was just like, oh, new thing discovered, and it has, in my opinion, like the best coolness to difficulty ratio in the whole game of any trick.
Yeah?
Yeah, except maybe Moon Dance, because but that's the same token. Like
Hmm.
that trick is really easy to do, assuming that you don't care about speed.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you know what you're supposed to do, it's not too bad. It's too bad it's not used more often. Not a lot
Yeah,
of good uses for it because it's pretty slow.
yeah. I mean, you could use it in, say, 69% or North Korea if you're an idiot. Uh,
Could almost be interesting in Hundo, but
yeah. It's it's both closer than people think and not as close as people think.
mhm. I think if Waterway weren't a thing, then you could do
Hmm.
it in Hundo more reasonably.
Yeah, really clean climb there from MGA.
Yeah, I think the climb is one of the toughest rooms in the game, and people kind of just don't think about it like that because it's so early.
Hmm.
It's a really technical room, and very easy to lose a lot of time in. Nebdi getting hit by the little gamer there.
Yeah, thankfully got a health drop there, so doesn't have to worry about farming bugs or anything.
Yeah, I think that they're 100% to drop some kind of health there if you're full on missiles.
Hmm.
I don't think that they can drop nothing. And they only deal 5, so whether they drop small health or a big health, it doesn't really matter if you get hit by them.
Looked like MGA picked up exactly one missile from that first spread.
They got the one round. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nevdi also picking up exactly one missile on the first round, or on the first jump. So do you want to let Nevdi know what the next item he wants to pick up is? And to skip
Oh,
Terminator E-Tank?
yeah, Nevdi really wants to skip Terminator E-Tank, or he loses about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, after skipping Terminator E-Tank, you
Also skip charged missiles.
yeah, also skip charge
Being
missiles.
very careful.
Oh, there we go. Nicely
Yeah, nicely
done.
done. Yeah.
Yeah. And from here on out, you get Spo Supers. You get Alpha Power Bombs, and whatever major items you want, basically.
You mean early supers, not Spell supers?
Oh my god, yeah, sorry. I mean,
I guess you could get Spell supers.
yeah, I'm just trying to help MGA out here. No, yeah, you get early supers, Alpha Peebs, and I think the only major item that is common across every single route is Varia Suit.
So, do most people get Charge Beam in this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then do you also get Wave? Or do you skip Wave normally?
There are a couple people who get Wave. I know Bands with Legends actually goes for an X Factor on Fantoon.
With 0 energy tank, that's a little bit
Yeah.
risky, but it can be pretty fast if you can get the 2 round.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, the route that I would... MGA is capable of doing a very difficult trick that is 0 tank lava dive. However, I believe he said that for his tournament, he's gonna do the more standard route of a KPRD, where you get gravity suit and Varia so that you can gravity jump and access Lower Norfair that way.
Yeah, for the tournament, I think it makes sense, especially because I think MGA probably has a movement edge on pretty much everyone in the tournament. So doing something risky like 0 tank lava dive, and if you mess it up a bunch of times, giving yourself the opportunity to lose in that way. Also, it just kind of makes the race not super interesting from a viewer's perspective, because either he gets it and he's way ahead, or he doesn't, and just stuck there. So
yeah, I mean, it's a real testament to the difficulty of a trick, where it can save you like 7 minutes and it takes about a minute per attempt, and people still refuse to go for it. Yeah. Some people like Spazer as a safety.
Yeah, I can see it actually. It's not... I think it's like 18 seconds or so to pick up. Something like that. Oh, look at those super... I don't think that's what MGA was looking for there, but...
Yeah, unfortunately. You have to be a lot more cognizant of your health than you would be in nearly any other category at this point.
Yeah,
just
for
because
sure.
you don't have that, you obviously don't have any tanks, so you even have to be thinking about stuff like, do I want to go for the deboost in this room that MGA is entering?
And you have to be really careful not to get hit by Mini Crate, because that's a one-hit KO without any suits.
Yeah. But yeah, so MGA is running just shy of health bomb range.
And Nevdi got a health drop from... this is the second race in a row that he's gotten a health drop from Mini Crate. Hopefully, having 0 missiles doesn't screw Nevdi up, because this can be a lot more difficult of a fight if you're just used to muscle memory, select twice, kind of, to get to supers.
Yeah, I would assume that Nevdi,
Oh, he messed it
no.
up.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's done the charge method in a while, so I think that he wasn't really completely prepared for it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing to know. But it's fairly uncommon.
Oh no.
Oh no, this is not good.
Yeah, I was pretty sure
Yeah.
that was one more hit.
Yeah, because Power Beam is what? 20 uncharged and 60 charged?
I think so. Need to think about it for a second. So it's 300 Mother Brain shots, which means that it's 1/15 as powerful as Plasma. So... yeah, I think it's 60. Anyway, MGA heading down to high jump boots. We'll be picking that up. Or will not be picking it up. Huh. I didn't realize that people didn't get that.
A lot of people do. I would go so far as to say most people do. I think it saves, what, like ideally 40 seconds or something? However, we've seen MGA bled a fair amount of time just for that bomb jump.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding when I say for GT Classic, I pick up high jump boots so that I don't have to do that bomb jump.
It also can make the lava dive a little bit harder on zero tanks. It's not that big of a deal, but it does make it harder for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be at full health to get the gravity jump, basically. Because
hopefully Nevdi remembers to skip this. Oh my gosh.
When's the last time Nevdi saved?
Never.
Okay, you know, everything working as intended. Yep, and yeah, so we see our runners here are going to
and here is another example of where high jump boots could save some time, with MGA struggling with this bubble mountain.
Yeah, I think at this point MGA has just about exhausted the amount of time he saved from skipping high jump boots.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you...
yeah, messed it up again.
Yeah, especially when you consider that he still has Red Tower climb to do.
So if Nevdi can get reasonably close, he will be making up some time on MGA just by the nature of having high jump, while MGA doesn't until a GT code happens. That being said, Nevdi still is very unfamiliar with this route, and I imagine after getting the GT code, he won't exactly have a perfectly thought out route to go through.
And there's so many items that are really easy to forget. You know, there's GT missile, there's speed missile, wave missile. So many items where it's like you get to skip the major, but there's a missile right there.
Yeah, and skipping wave missile is on the first time around is also going to be a pretty big deal for Nevdi.
If he does want to get wave, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can skip wave. I forgot.
But yeah, so to go into sort of the general routing for this, the reason that the runners are picking up speed right now instead of just proceeding to wreck ship is that our runners need some kind of way over the moat. However, they also can't pick up that missile pack, so they can't just continuous wall jump or anything of that nature. So they need to shine spark over it.
And welcome to all the raiders coming from the SpeedGaming channel. Thought there was an exciting rando race going on over there, and now we've got an exciting GT max % race over here. And Nevdi will be skipping wave. Never know what he's going to do, given that he doesn't know what he's gonna do either.
Yeah. It's certainly interesting. I believe he entered this tournament at like 17th seed of 19 or something, just because he didn't have runs submitted in all the categories.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to answer a question in chat, we can just sort of go over quickly what max percent GT code is. So GT code is a sort of like a developer cheat code in the game where if you enter the door of Golden Chorizo and you hold all of the face buttons, the game overwrites your current item set, gives you all the major items in the game, 7 E-Tanks, 3 reserves, 100 missiles, 20 supers, and some amount of power bombs. And so max percent GT is picking up as few items as possible along the way, such that after GT code, you can pick up as much as possible to have the highest possible total item percentage, because GT code doesn't add to your item set, it only overwrites it. But we only have to pick up minor items, because for major items, the game just checks if you have them, and for minor items, it checks how many of that item you have.
Yeah. I just want to mention the MGA's Red Tower short charge was pretty sweet. He had to do that because
Yeah.
he doesn't have high jump boots. It was a little bit ago now, but still worth mentioning.
Absolutely.
And it's
his health
it's-
is looking not great.
someone asked in chat if it's common for people to skip high jump. I think that you were saying it's pretty uncommon, but it's technically optimal to do so.
Yeah. Yeah, optimal if you're going this route.
Yeah.
Does MGA have enough health to do this spark?
Just over the moat.
Yeah, just over
Yeah,
moat. Okay.
he does.
I think it might
He
be
can
like
also farm
around
crabs
50.
if he
That's
wants
true.
to.
But yeah,
like-
so
Yeah,
skipping high jump
But he-
is
and he laid it too high.
yeah. Skipping high jump is optimal for this specific route. There are quite a few routes for max percent GT. The current fastest route uses a trick known as Zero Tank Lava Dive, which does a couple of really tricky jumps to get a right side lava dive with no tanks and only high jump boots and Varia. There's another route that actually...
Oh no!
Okay. That is unfortunate. But yeah, there's another route that actually does an incredibly, arguably more difficult trick over the moat, the continuous horizontal bomb jump, where just like the horizontal bomb jump you would see in any percent new route, except you just keep doing it over and over again in midair.
That trick is very silly.
Yeah, I think only Susraim does that.
And both of them are now over moat, but Nevdi does have the high jump advantage. We'll be taking it off though.
Yeah, it's not great for Ocean.
Yeah. It's also worth noting that Nevdi can take 2 hits to Fantoon right now, whereas MGA can only take 1.
Yeah, I expect at least MGA, Nevdi might not know about it, but I expect at least MGA to use a power bomb to farm both of these funny little, I don't know what they're called, the guys that look like an atom.
Yeah, with Nevdi only having 1 power bomb, I'm not sure if he's going to want to do that. It might still be,
they're called
atomics.
It's
still doing it. Yeah, they're still atomics.
Yeah.
Even when they're stuck in there.
I don't know all these funny enemy names. That speedball is one of my favorite in the game.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's one of the ones that a lot of people learn kind of first, but it's still really... I think speedballs in general just look really cool.
MG.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was really dangerous.
Yeah, MGA is playing with fire in a quite literal sense right now.
Mm-hmm. He should be fine now. He got back up to 91 energy. And with Area Suit, Fantoon's a lot less dangerous than he is without.
Yeah, every big energy you pick up is one full hit as opposed to half of a hit
Mhm.
that you can take. Yeah, so because our runners can only pick up 5 missiles, they're trying to get some missile drops. Oh, that was really nice from MGA, but they're trying to get some missile drops so that they can get out the initial 4 missiles on Fantoon and then get some mini Dopplers going.
Yeah, I was actually expecting. So you saw Nevdi actually missed some of those missile drops because he didn't have high jump boost. I was expecting him to turn high jump boost back on for the
Hmm.
Fantoon fight for exactly that reason. And even though some people prefer to do wreck ship without high jump, but with speed is very different than without either.
Hmm.
So I would actually kind of think that Nevdi would want to turn high jump boost back on for wreck ship. And Nevdi needs to remember not to do left side supers again,
Yeah.
just out of muscle memory. And
There
yeah,
we
there he
go.
goes. Oh,
Oh,
instead he's turning out
okay.
speed booster. Really?
So I guess he's gonna do a new route type attic then.
I'm not sure about that with this ammo with only 5.5.
Yeah. Meanwhile, MGA had a beautiful temp blue attic there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, it is technically possible to spark across bowling with 0 tanks. Um, I'm not sure if it even saves time because you have to get the short charge, run back to the left side of the room before, and then run across so that you get enough distance to not fall into the spikes.
Yeah, when I'm doing it in any percent full route, normally I want about 120, and I'm willing to go
Mhm.
on 110. But I wouldn't do it on 100 because of exactly that reason. I think it's just faster to run across the spikes, and it takes less damage. If you only take 2 hits off the spikes, then you're taking 60 damage, whereas the spark will almost always do at least 70 to 80.
Yeah, so at this point, our runners are just trying to get back into Norfair, go to Lower Norfair, and the last major run killer there is the Green Gate glitch.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure. Only being able to pick up 5 supers means that the Green Gate glitch doesn't get any easier in this route.
yeah,
So,
yeah, and then from there is sort of the actual hard part of the run, where you have a bunch of items to pick up that all have unique room strats because you're doing rooms in a way you wouldn't normally. So Nevdi's done a really good job of keeping up so far, but once the item collection starts, I expect him to fall behind fairly quickly, just as a result of never having run this category before.
yeah.
All right, Nifty, jump over the missiles. Nice.
Yeah, that would be an unfortunate way to lose your run.
Yeah, especially since he still has not saved.
He did
Uh,
save, actually, before
oh,
Red Ship.
where? Oh, before extra. Okay, yeah,
Yep, in Red Tower.
yeah. Still certainly put him quite a ways back.
Hmm. I'm curious if he'll save before the gravity jump. I don't think he will. I think that the amount of energy that he has with Varia
Hmm.
makes it not too bad for him, especially since he's run new round. He's used to doing that gravity jump because he misses Lava Spark all the time. But
Yeah, and I mean the gravity jump here is way nicer having Varia. Like I think it takes something like 20 something energy to do.
yeah, I don't think that it's going to be any issue. Making sure not to fall in the acid is going to be more important after getting down the elevator.
Yeah, it's definitely a way for you to feel stupid,
Yeah.
losing runs to that. But yeah, MGA especially has. Oh yeah, MGA wants to farm here because he's gonna take much more damage in his lava dive, not having those high jump boots,
Mhm.
and he's taking a D boost too. He
Yeah, I
has
think he should
3
be fine.
energy.
It's not that much slower to do this,
Yeah.
but one thing to note about this, if you're used to rando, is the lava actually does more damage to you in vanilla, because in
Hmm.
randomizer, various suit protects you from lava damage, like the full 75% of it environmental,
Hmm.
whereas in this, it only protects you 50%. So now the best part of the run, we'll see who can get their green gate glitch fastest, and if both runners can get it first try.
Yeah, it looks like Nevdi doesn't want to farm up just for one extra super beforehand.
Yeah, I can't blame him. Although, I probably would, personally.
Oh.
Yeah, he got
Well,
down to...
yep. MGA's made it through.
And playing it very safe here. He doesn't need the supers, he just needs to not fall into the acid. That's why he power bombed the
Hmm.
rippers. Yeah, you definitely want to remember to pick up screw attack after GT as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's also run over, or you have to reset.
Yeah, and MGA is very deliberate about making sure he gets that GT code.
Yeah.
Of
Oh, what happened? Oh, did he not
he
get it?
didn't he didn't turn off Spazer.
Oh, that's what happened. So Nevdi back in the lead. If MGA misses... Oh, no. Okay, you got it. Nevdi needs to be careful not to fall into the acid.
Yeah, MGA, I think he must have accidentally like tapped something on the D-pad or whatever, because he was like very clearly having trouble with his menuing there.
Mm-hmm. Nevdi gets the code and manages to turn off phaser. Well done. So if MGA takes like 2 more times, I would say, but he got it first try, so no
Yeah.
issues. But if he took a couple more tries at that, then this could have been a really interesting race. We'll see if he gets the
Mhm.
GT code.
Yeah, so Nevdi needs to make sure not to forget that GT missile right there. You actually have to loop back around for that. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
there's no way to do it all in one trip,
Mhm.
since the Chozo statue up there hard requires space jump.
Yep. And it's also, I think there is a way to super jump it, but that isn't allowed in this category.
Oh yeah, because it would require reserve,
Hmm.
right?
I- I'm not sure exactly what it requires, to be honest. I think that it's just not an allowed trick. I think that it requires you to do some sort of like... Yeah, I'm not sure what it requires.
I mean, I believe it falls in that like medium glitches range, with stuff like Dragon Underflow.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm talking about, so just kind of saying stuff.
Okay, it is allowed, yeah. I know that there was a big discussion about whether it should be allowed. Um, Despite it really not being viable for humans to do.
Nevdi gets it. Nicely done. Not falling there.
Yeah, and that was a Yeah, we're seeing some really nice movement strats here from MGA.
Hmm.
Uh,
Had a little bit of trouble getting into the Chozo's
mhm.
claws, but managed
Yeah,
it.
it's hard sometimes.
Yeah. Nevdi messing up for the short charge there. Gonna have to just screw attack through this pillars, which with screw attack's not too bad to mess that up. But
Yeah, it's not that much slower.
in
Just
terms of
needs to
straight
remember
up
Mickey Mouse.
difficulty, like not dying, the first half is definitely a lot harder. In terms of the difficulty of strats, I think that the second half is probably more difficult,
Hmm.
but a lot of
Yeah.
times when you get more items, the optimal strats become more difficult.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's what makes the end game of Hundo just so terrifying.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now, for the rest of Lower Norfair, uh, post GT missile is just a pretty standard Hundo Lower Norfair. But pretty much as soon as we leave Bubble Mountain is when we start to see changes.
Yep, gonna need to get the wave missile, but not wave beam, and then speed
Hmm.
missile, but not speed.
Yeah.
And then, I think that you said you get reserve, and then you go through cathedral to get that, and then you go to ice and loop down to Croc. Is
Yes.
that okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like there would be a really clean route to take if it weren't for Croc Escape Missile.
Hmm.
Like if we had a right-facing green gate glitch, it would feel just a lot cleaner. Uh, Unfortunately, that's not how the game works. But yeah. Ooh, Nevdi is having some trouble there with the pirates.
Hmm.
Thankfully, he's able to recover without too much issue. Uh, Oftentimes, like if you go for the super optimal strat with full beam on the pirates, like MGA is doing, if you mess that up, it just goes horribly.
Yeah, it can, and it can also be fine still. I
Mhm.
go for that strat, and sometimes I mess it up, and it goes really badly, and sometimes I mess it up, and it doesn't matter that much. So it can depend. Both runners fighting Ridley. And Ridley down for Nevdi.
Nice. MGA has made up all of the time that Nevdi gained from that death.
Not quite all of it yet, but very
Just
close.
about, yeah.
Nevdi still got like a 5-ish second lead. I can't really think of anything else that's like a huge time loss point in this route. It feels like it's more a
Yeah.
lot of mistakes kind of adding together.
Yeah. I mean obviously forgetting an item. And there's the
Yeah.
standard stuff like missing full halfy. Although
Mhm.
even that's not that big of a deal because you have space jump.
Yeah, it's only like a few seconds, I think. Neither of them getting Wasteland Speedball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I were Nevdi running this for the first time, the hardest thing would be to remember not to get the major items,
Hmm.
because you're kind of going into hundo mode, but you have to remember to skip all the majors.
Yeah, I find that often the hardest one for me to remember to skip is grapple. because you still have to get Indiana Jones.
Mhm. I feel like, to me, it would maybe be Space Jump. Just because, like, it's right there. And you're, like,
Yeah, that's
in the
fair.
room next to it.
I guess for me, I'm just used to it because of GT Classic.
Yeah, and also, I guess for Nevdi, he would be used to it because of New Route.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know if this is good from MGA. It might be, but he's going for Hoda Ruby special here.
Yeah, I got the first block destroyed. Didn't get the
Yeah.
second one, but I think it still saves time if you just get that first block.
Yeah, I think so. It's a really cool strat regardless.
Yep, we are back to about even, and now MGA has taken the lead.
Yeah, unfortunately, MGA took the lead before the section where Nevdi's about to start bleeding time. I would imagine, or at least hope, Nevdi has some sort of notes document up that details the items for the route.
It's Nevdi, I don't think he does.
Yeah, I mean, especially once you get to Meridia, that's when the routing gets really wacky. Like, you don't even get Main Street missiles until the very end.
Yeah. I don't think that it would matter that much if you got them to start. Like, yeah, you would bleed a little bit of time, but it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not huge. Like, most ways of routing are not huge time losses, unless you're doing something like accidentally starting to go to plasma. And even then, that's not the worst thing you could ever do.
Oh, Nevdi says something is gonna happen on his screen, so we got some excitement to look forward to. Oh!
Yeah, you can actually I don't know if it would have made it faster here, but you can actually turn off speed and you'll
Yeah.
start to go faster.
It will at least have saved a lot of health, if nothing else. I'm not sure if that matters much, because I think you're probably going to be picking up an E-Tank pretty soon.
Hmm.
Also, do you go through the door here?
Ideally, you Shine Spark out of here. You
Ah,
charge
yeah,
a
that
Shine
makes a
Spark,
lot
pick
of
up the
sense.
missiles, and then Shine Spark out. But Nevdi should have gone through the door. 2-door transitions is better than what he did. I guess that's true. Nevdi did do a Shine Spark.
Yeah, Nevdi did transfer. Nice damage boost
Yeah,
from
I love that
MG.
D-boost.
Oh, you don't need to weigh that power bomb. I just realized he didn't need to. I think that was just Hundo muscle memory then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it is so tempting to go go Frog Speedway here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I mean, this is
just that one
probably the
thing.
only route that you don't
Yeah.
without, like, when you have speed.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the only category that you do this reverse cathedral hell run. Or not hell run, but like this area.
Yeah, I don't know when else you would go into Bubble Mountain, but wouldn't pick up speed.
Hmm.
Oh, low percent, duh.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, low percent. That's right. But that's because you don't have speed, so it makes sense there. You
Yeah.
actually have speed here. Oh, Nevdi picking these up. This will lose a little bit of time, but not too bad.
Yeah.
Could get him on the way out after Croc escape.
Yeah, MGA tried to pick up that E-Tank early.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, was unable to.
I guess the wraparound, nice.
Mm. I feel like it's not that important with Space Jump to get the wraparound, but
Yeah.
like, I think that you can shoot the door and still run in Space Jump through it. But
Mm. I mean, it's easy enough just to get.
yeah, for sure. Makes it easier.
Yeah, and MGA did try for a Croc spike suit here. You don't actually get much, if anything, from it, really. I believe Sysrame said it has application in the route that does bot's wound skip,
Huh.
but that's nobody actually does that.
Nevdi picking up his Croc energy tank. And doing the wraparound shot. With no sound, I'm not sure if he got it, but I'll trust that he did. We'll see if Nevdi can get the spike suit. Doesn't even get the short charge.
Yeah. Oh,
But he's going
yeah.
for it again.
Again, this is an incredibly difficult spike suit to get because you have a spring ball.
Yeah, with spring ball, it's a lot harder.
Oh, is that good? Okay. It is possible to accidentally spark there far enough to the right that you can't land on the platform.
I think it has to be pretty far right, though, to do that.
Yeah.
Nice moonfall from Nevdi.
Let's see if Nevdi. Oh, what did I tell you?
Oh, yep.
So yeah.
We're just gonna make fun of Nevdi because this is his first time doing this category and doesn't completely know what he's doing, but
Yeah.
just gonna point and laugh.
Oh. Yeah. So MGA is done with Norfair now. He has a couple items to get in Kraid, and then from there we get to the really wonky Meridia segment.
Yeah, so real quick for Nevdi, do you want to explain the route from Meridia again?
Let me let me pull up the pace spin. I don't really run this category either. But yeah, so you skip Main Street, you get Mama Turtle, um, Botswoon. Or yeah, you get Mama Turtle, Botswoon. You fight the boss. Don't get the E-Tank though. Dragon with Precious Missile. Get Botswoon, E-Tank, then Aqueduct. Right Sandpit. Left Sandpit to Main Street up to Crab Supers. Or
Do
no,
you know how you get to
sorry,
left
no.
sandpit from right
No,
sandpit?
sorry. Right Sandpit. You go left to Main Street, up to Crab Supers, do Beach, then go back down to left Sandpit. Then you go to Main Street, and then from there you go to Red Tower. I hope Nevdi caught all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, being able to skip plasma and spring ball.
hmm
Well, it seems nice. It actually means that you don't have an excuse to kind of go through that tube.
Yeah. Basically, Nifty, don't get Main Street Missile at first. The only thing that you get in Meridia before fighting Botswoon is Mama Turtle stuff. Then after Dragon, you get Botswoon, E-Tank, Aqueduct, right Sandpit. From there, you Green Gate glitch into Main Street. You go to Crab Supers. You don't actually pick up Main Street Missile though yet. And then after Crab Supers, you get Beach, then Left Sandpit, then Main Street Missile.
Doesn't matter when you pick up Crab Supers and Beach and Watering Hole. I feel like it doesn't change anything whether you picked it up the first or the second time around.
Yeah, not really, no. For Main Street, it does, because you want to be going up in that room anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for Crab Supers, I don't think there's a reason for it matters.
Yeah, even for Mama Turtle, you could wait until the second time around if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you can tell Nevdi's thinking hard about where to go next. Trying to find that Mama Turtle E-Tank. Playing this game when you're trying to think about what to do next is actually impossible.
It is very difficult. I wonder if Nevdi's just going to pick up all... Yeah, it looks like he's just going to pick up all the stuff that doesn't lose time the first time around.
Yeah, may as well, I guess.
Just make sure that you have them out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I just run the category as it says on Professor School's paste bin. I trust that guy. Yeah, I don't know if MGA would go for bowling skip. I don't think so. Bowling
So how
skip.
does bowling skip work?
It's the funny X-ray climb into backdoor gravity.
Okay, so it's an X-ray climb. I thought I remembered it being like some sort of Crystal Flash clip of some sort, but...
Maybe it is. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know how to do it. I don't know that anybody actually goes for it. But based on the way that MGA is damaging down here, I'm inclined to say yes.
Yeah. And I guess it would make sense if this is a... Crystal Flash trick, because
yeah,
that would require damaging down.
And you might as well here where it's free to do so. Yeah, an unfortunate microwave there.
Yeah. Looks like he was going for a spike suit.
Yeah, again, these spike suits are quite difficult. And this one only saves you like 5 seconds if you can wobble.
That actually, no, yeah, I think it would be about 5 seconds. Sounds right.
You know,
I
that's
was
what
thinking
Rui.
it would
Yeah,
be a little different because you don't have to pick up space jump, but with the spike suit that doesn't change anything.
yeah,
Whereas with the blue suit it would.
yeah. Every time Rui misses it, he says it loses 5 seconds. So I just trust that.
MJ unfortunately not getting the blue keep there.
Hmm.
Has to do the short charge.
Nevdi doesn't forget Precious. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you can get on the way out too if you miss it, and you have enough time for stream delay.
Yeah.
There's some really clean wall jumps from MGA there. I mean, all throughout, MGA's movement has been really clean.
Yeah, for sure. Nevdi going for the spike suit. One try, doesn't get it.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe for microwaving, you want to be holding X-ray for pretty much as little as possible, right?
Yeah, basically, you want to, like, space it out enough that you don't hit it and then hit it again without getting another hit in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nevdi getting stuck on top of the Metroid there a little bit. MJ unfortunately losing his spin there near the top of that room.
But yeah, I think MGA is just about done with Meridia. I think one more sandpit and then Main Street Missile will
Yep.
do it.
Nevdi already did do watering hole and whatnot the first time around,
Mm-hmm.
but still pretty far behind MGA at this point. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter here. He's on the left side. This is right sandpit, but he quick fell through the sand there. Yeah, I was thinking that he might fall all the way through, but you need to be on the right part of this room to actually fall through.
Yeah, Nifty's really having some trouble with the sand, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's tough when you're falling through the sand pit because
Mm-hmm.
you can't just space jump through the room. You have to fall into the sand at some point, or like fall on top of the sand at some point. And then figuring out what to do from there can be pretty difficult. Nice green gate glitch for Nevdi there.
Yeah, The Meridia Green Gate glitch saves a little bit of time over going the lower route, like 7 seconds or something.
Nice space jump strat. An Everest from Nevdi there. And using a super on the blue door. Classic.
Yeah, and MGA has to be cognizant of health here.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be too worried about it. He can microwave Fantoon. Not a whole lot of enemies hit for
He's not fighting
that much
Fantoon.
damage. Oh, yeah, we already killed Fantoon, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about regular GT Classic.
Yeah, he has to be cognizant of Fantoon, or of Fantoon, of his energy in damaging down just enough to get to CF range.
So from here, you said you like to go through Gauntlet into Green and Pink Brinstar, and then come back, loop through Blue Brinstar to end it after Wreck Ship.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ideally what you do. There is actually a strat that you can actually do clockwise Brinstar cleanup, and it's not that much slower, where you moonfall down climb, get climb supers, moonfall down again, and then clean up retro, go left into Brinstar, get those items, and then go up, and that puts you right by Turian. It is a bit slower, but not by as much as you think. And it has some neat strats. As far as I know, only Bands with Legends goes for that, though. Just about everyone else does a pretty standard go through Gauntlet, down into Brinstar, come back up, get like climb supers and whatnot on your way, and then Terminator E-Tank is actually your last item.
Oh, that's... Oh! MJ needs to be a little careful there. Okay, so it's an X-ray climb.
Is it a Crystal Flash into an X-ray climb? I think that might be what it is. Yeah, it is then, if he turned off Morphball.
Yeah. I thought they used the Crystal Flash at the end, not at the beginning. But...
Yeah, definitely one of the cooler things you can do. And unfortunately is something that you can't do in optimal route. Because wrecked ship will still be off.
Yeah, that's true. Because you actually need to kill Fantoon still. I guess you could technically still do it after killing Fantoon, but I imagine that would be slower.
Yeah.
Now, I think that the hardest remaining item to remember to get at this point is ocean missiles.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Or maybe spooky missiles, actually.
Yeah.
Spooky missiles
looks like Nevdi just wants to do...
Ship on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, spooky missiles isn't bad as long as you don't like stutter in your movement at all. It's pretty natural. But if you do mess up a bit, it can get a little bit more frustrating to navigate optimally. With screw attack and space jump, Kazans are not a concern,
Mhm.
but you can still bump into them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it looks like Nevdi just wants to do bottom to top wrecked ship. Wrecked ship is just an awkward area to route all around.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
Nevdi
Nevdi
maybe
needs to
forgot
remember to get
spooky
that
missiles.
missile after this. It's not that... I think
Yeah.
it would be faster to have picked it up right there by a little bit,
Mhm.
but it won't be too bad to get it if he gets it after this.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wanted to watch what MGA would do for that room. Take notes. So all in all, given that Nevdi hasn't run this category before, he'll still be within a few minutes of MGA, which is pretty good for his first run. MGA did have some mistakes with the reset on the GT code, but still pretty solid for Nevdi.
Yeah, for sure.
Nevdi trying to do these damage boosts and it just isn't working for him.
Yeah, you can pretty easily just space jump to the right through there. I guess it's a bit slower because you don't have like as much room to get a fast space jump. And Nevdi made sure to open the already blue door on the left. These robots are not doing what Nevdi wants.
Yeah. Yeah, those robots can be rough if you
They're so
don't
annoying.
get them to move the way you want. Especially with screw attack, it makes it a lot harder to get through them. That was a pretty nice attic, though, from Nevdi.
Yeah.
Just going back through it.
It seems like Nevdi has done a really good job of just sort of, I guess, mostly trying to copy what MGA is doing. Hopefully, Nevdi remembers that he still has to do bowling.
Yeah. I think also just having Hundo experience and doing some Hundo strats can be good.
Yeah.
Here, like,
yeah,
a lot
I
of
mean,
the
like
rooms are
Nevdi.
similar.
Yeah, Nevdi knows his way around this map.
MGA making sure to get these criteria power bombs. It's another one I could imagine forgetting.
Yeah, I mean they're nice because they give you the easy way to set up for the wraparound. or
Yeah, for sure.
if you choose to go for that.
Which I think is less important because of
Yeah,
screw attack and space jump. And yeah, MGA not even bothering with it.
yeah. I
I wonder if
tried.
it even saves time. Like,
I don't think so. I don't think Zost goes for it. I tried figuring out like some cool stuff you could do with like a. I don't know if there's a name for it, but like spring ball with speed ball, with the wraparound, like actually going through Gauntlet. But I couldn't get a good door entry for it.
yeah, so Nevdi commenting in chat that the comms are the only reason he's doing as well as he's doing. Without us, he would be just basically nothing.
Yeah, so
Hopefully he
hopefully he doesn't
remembers.
forget ocean
Yeah,
missiles. Nice.
he's got him. Yeah, Zeb and Glove for the leaderboard. Did MGA pick up Terminator?
No, you get that as your last item.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was thinking about going the other way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nevdi
well,
already owes all of his success to me, anyway. But
no,
you can go the
you
other
don't.
way if you want, Nevdi.
Yeah.
But
The other way is technically slower, clockwise. Um, it has some neat strats though. Like going right to left in Retro Brinstar is pretty neat. You can get some funny. You can do some cool stuff with Spring Ball. Yeah. Yeah, if Nevdi wants to go right to left here, then what he wants to do is pick up Terminator, go up Terminator, then fall down climb, do climb supers, fall down again, go right to pick up all the right words, retro brain items, and then I don't know, do some funky slinky type stuff.
Balance Spark's overrated. It's not that
Mhm.
great.
I mean, when you have a screw attack and space jump, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, especially at this point in the race where, you know, racers really want to be cognizant of their health. They don't have a whole lot to work with.
Yeah. Yeah, almost no
Yeah.
health to speak of.
Yeah, only like 19 E-tanks at this point.
Is it
Uh,
only 19 so far? Well, I guess, yeah,
or
there are a lot
for
in Big Pink.
Yeah, for MGA he needs Waterway and Wavegate yet.
Yeah, and Terminator and the
Oh, that's true.
healing E-Tank, Task Tank.
Yeah, so he only has 17 tanks. That's worse than I thought. He might as well already be dead.
Yeah, moonfalling and making sure to stop at that exact spot that where Nevdi did is very difficult. So I'm not surprised that Nevdi didn't get it.
Can you just not break spin to do it? If you moonfall from the
Actually,
top platform?
yeah, you got screw attack in this category. You're right. I do a lot of
Maybe he'll do
rando,
that
and
for a
trying to
second
do it
one.
without screw attack is a lot more difficult.
Good on MGA for remembering to use Wave Beam. I never remember to use Wave Beam for Wave Gate Glitch.
Yeah, if you run enough vanilla categories, you basically never do the green gate glitch here, I don't think.
Yeah. Unless you Moon Dance.
Yeah, that's true.
Which nobody else does, so. It's definitely a limited application. Which is a shame, because I think that reverse green gate glitch is really fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did MGA turn off ice at some point and I just missed it?
He did. I forget where.
Might have been down the Green Brinstar elevator. It makes sense if it was down an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised by that, though. You need ice on in Torian. So turning it off to turn it back on later seems a little annoying.
I mean, I guess it does allow you some lag reduction.
Okay, it was during the backdoor into gravity, it looks like. Someone in chat is saying. So at least that was during a pause menu.
Yeah. So it
But
only gives them one extra pause.
Nevdi missing the short charge.
Hmm.
I like that short charge a lot, but it's pretty tough to get while also getting the item. And if you don't get it while also getting the item, you need to go back for it anyway, so.
Yeah, it is somewhat unfortunate that right to left is only as close to left to right as it is, if you know the strats.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, and using that spring ball to conserve momentum there, while also being able to weigh a power bomb.
Yeah, also the perfect power bomb placement, so you can easily just wall jump up there.
Nevdi electing not to use a power bomb to pull up those charge blocks, thinking 47 isn't quite enough to try to save that little amount of time.
I love that moonfall.
Yeah, that moonfall is pretty cool.
I think it's a bit more impressive when you only have bombs, and you have to lay a bomb and then moonfall, but it's always cool.
Yeah, with screw attack, it's not too bad. You can moonfall and then turn around to break the block. But yeah, one of the weird things about screw attack is when you start a moonfall or if you do a wall jump, you have to turn around, otherwise the screw attack doesn't break blocks. So a lot of people I see trying to get through that Billy Mays block with screw attack, and they just don't know to turn around, and the block never breaks. And then they resort to using a power bomb.
Yeah. Eventually you get to the point where it just becomes like so second nature to you that you even start doing it where you don't need to. At least for me. Yeah, unless MGA has missed anything. At this point, he only has 2 items left.
Yep, that sounds right. The 230 missiles and Terminator E-Tank.
I believe you mean 325 missiles.
No, I mean 230 missiles. The name doesn't change.
Fair
Although
enough.
it is the 325th missile that he will be picking up. Ooh, a nice CWJ from Nevdi. Not that it really matters, but it was cool. Now here, I think
Oh,
that Mission Impossible normally doesn't save that much time, but here it actually would have been really good. Because you don't have to go back down, you're just going straight back up. That would have been a pretty good time save for Nevdi.
yeah. I've never run Hundo, so until recently, I figured that Mission Impossible was just like a really hard trick, and I never realized that it's actually pretty easy.
Yeah, you just need to understand what you're doing with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, Nevdi in that room just narrowly avoided the Decora pit.
mm-hmm. Just unfortunate because it would have been really funny if he had fallen in.
Yeah.
I would have laughed.
Especially after it would have been MGA's revenge after last run.
Yeah. Yeah, after MGA fell into it.
All right, no golden 3. Yes. I don't know how you could have, but
Yeah. Didn't kill force spawn. I think Nevdi's probably about 2 minutes behind. Maybe a little more than that, but right around
yeah,
there, I think.
I think it's a bit more than that. But really impressive showing from him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, I
he,
didn't expect anything from Nevdi, and he at least gave us something.
yeah, I mean he's going to bop quite a few people with this run.
Mm-hmm. Using 3 supers on that red door. Oh, he's going for the screw attack trick. Gives up on it in typical Nevdi fashion.
Jeez. Yeah, I love that screw attack trick.
Yeah, it actually won me a rando race against Toasty a few years back because I got the screw attack trick and there happened to be power bombs there, and then charge was at Eddie Queen's.
I dream of that happening one time in a rando race. I've had it be relevant in just like a practice seat before, but that's it. All right, nice baby skip from MGA there.
I think that's the first time he's gotten it today in the 3 races.
This is the most important category, 2 baby skip as well, so that's nice.
Yeah, for sure. With all those E-tanks.
Yeah, and somewhat related to that, this is also, interestingly, the only other category. You know, a lot of times, especially in rando races, we'll see people, you know, thinking that if you have more E-tanks, then it's going to take longer for the baby to refill your health. That's not actually true, unless you have more E-tanks than the game expects of you.
Yeah.
In which case, you do actually lose time in this fight. So it's the easiest stand-up of any category. Like I expect both of these runners to be able to get a fully damaged Mother Brain.
Yeah, and I think that it doesn't even matter if the baby eats all the onion rings. Because you're going to be needing to refill anyway for long enough that just... Mother Brain will eventually do enough damage to the baby that it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's interesting. Once the baby's dead, Mother Brain, she like opens up her mouth and one onion ring comes out, and that's it. It doesn't go anywhere.
Nevdi smartly standing in the lava, just missing the Metroid so that he can damage down a bit.
See if he got that.
I think he... Oh, he didn't.
Oh,
Pressing
must have
down
been.
is good there because it
Mm.
lets you get over that second pillar on the left. But it's also kind of bad because it minimizes your hitbox, and that means that it's harder to get the Rinka to hit you, to get the boost. See if Nevdi can get his baby skip. Oh, he's landed on the Ripper, but might... Yeah, it looks like he's still... Yeah, he got it.
Nice recovery. But yeah, if you saw there, Mother Brain stopped actually shooting onion rings and was just opening her mouth over and over again. It was just like one tiny little onion ring in her mouth that never goes anywhere.
Mhm. Yeah, doing the hundo setup for Zeb skip.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're not gonna go for the down back Zeb skip, when you have this much ammo, you may as well go for the remorph Zeb skip.
Yeah. I would have considered... Or no, never mind, it doesn't matter. You don't need to get rid of your reserve tanks to do stand-up. I'm used to doing things like Crystal Flash Whip that require you to actually be on 50 energy, but stand-up, you don't actually need to do that. That was a nice blue bomber from MGA too.
Yeah, definitely one of the swaggier strats.
I've started going for that in my rando runs that I just do on my own, and it normally takes me multiple tries to get it. I need to learn how exactly to do it.
Yeah, from what I've seen, just trying to learn it, I think it's mostly just like getting a feel for it.
And
All
with
right.
an official SRL or racetime.gg time of 1 hour 22 minutes and 26 seconds, MrGuyAverage has finished in first place. GG to MGA.
GG. Yeah, notably that's also only like not even 4 minutes behind his PB. And in his PB he does technically do zero tank lava dive.
Yeah, I guess.
It does take him I believe the comment on that video is technically first try lava dive because he has to like give up on it a couple times.
Oh.
But yeah, well done by him. But yeah, and with that he will take this match. And as a result, that means that he's going to be going on to face P-Toil in winners round 3. And it
Yeah, it
looks
should
like
be a good matchup.
yeah, and
Looking forward to it.
Nevdi will be facing the winner of Palacio Souza and Kevin Cat-Ext.
Yeah, I can't comment in the racetime.gg thing, but if MGA is listening and if he wants to come in for an interview, he's more than welcome.
Yeah, he should have gotten an automated invite.
Imagine that Nevdi will want to come in. to praise our commentary.
Unbiased comms. But yeah, I mean, really good showing from Nevdi. He's going to be bopping quite a few people, including quite a few people who are in this tournament.
Mhm. And we are joined by MrGuyAverage. GG.
Hey,
GG.
We apologize for helping your opponent the whole time.
I mean, at least that made the race interesting.
Yeah, we figured you had the... Unless something catastrophic happened, you probably had this race, given that it was Nevdi's first time.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really want to race this.
Yeah?
You know, it's a very, like, volatile category, like other GT codes, so, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I did win, but, you know, it's not like I wanted to beat Nevdi at something that he doesn't know how to run, so it's a
Yeah.
little unfair. But yeah, I mean, I barely practiced this category, so I think I did nail a few strats that are pretty sick.
Yeah, for sure.
This run might have been a route PB for me if I didn't do the reset because of the
Yeah.
GT code.
Yeah, so what exactly happened there? Did you forget to turn off spacer? Or...
Because I was trying to learn a new strat where like you don't pick up any health in your reserves ever. So like the only pause I need to do is that pause there. But like I had too many things going in my head, and like I was like, okay, I have to turn off Suit. I have to, you know, take away all of my reserves, and then I forgot the most important part, which is turn off Spazer too. There was just like too much going on. So yeah.
Valid run, by the way.
Yep. And Nevdi has
GG.
finished also in second place with an official time of 1 hour 25 minutes and 52 seconds. GG and Nevdi, and we are joined by Nevdi as well.
Yeah, just jumped in. Hey guys.
Hey, do you enjoy our
Hi.
commentary?
Look, there's only so much bullying I can take in a day, and you guys went above that limit in the
I
first
don't
one.
think we did enough. I don't think we did enough, to be honest.
Man, I loved it. I'm so happy you guys are on comms. It was hilarious. It was funny, and we'll see if I get the percentage right. But I honestly would have forgotten 3 or 4 items if it weren't for you people telling me what to do. It was like when you said spooky, I'm like, oh yeah, crap, gotta get spooky. And then what was it? So spooky, ocean missiles, and there was something else I nearly forgot. But I had a lot of fun with that one. That was good, especially after the first 2 races, which are a bit more stressful. That one was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see how many people you bopped in your very first running of this that are in this tournament. Tilly, Beef Robber, MM2, Glossio Souza, P-Toil, Kevnastics, Thornito, myself, Iron Rusty, Prankard, and Papa Schmo.
Okay, that's reassuring. Maybe I can run this in the tournament then. I was going to completely not learn this one, but I think I don't know. I got to pick what I got to do. I was so excited when this tournament came on, but we had the Rando League at the same time, so obviously I haven't submitted anything for it. But now that we're out of the Rando League, I can have full attention to this. So I think
you
I'd like
threw
to
your
do
race
that.
in Rando League so that you wouldn't have to
Oh, yeah. So
deal with it
that's
anymore?
right. We threw the semis for that. But no, I'm really excited for this tournament. It's something different. I love the veto system. It's good to learn new stuff and just have a vanilla race for a change. So I think there's enough time for me to do it and learn everything. This is reassuring, I guess, with this time. Like this was, I ran it okay. Like I was mucking around in some parts, and I did some real like that shine spark in the lava. I thought I was dead.
Yeah. Yeah,
But no,
you were talking about how you could have turned speed off to... Like, I've seen people do that in, New
oh,
Route
that's what it.
when they do
I didn't
that.
know. I didn't know that was a thing. That's cool to know.
Yeah,
But I
because
learned I was learning as I was going. I was watching MGA the way he was going and copying all your strats. It's good fun. I
I
was just
mean,
watching. I
yeah,
was just enjoying the show, dude. It was good fun.
no,
You were
that was
killing
a
it.
lot of fun. Yeah, and for your first run, I think there's nothing to be mad about in that run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. It was good. I'm actually probably more disappointed in the 69% race than this one. I had a lot of fun with this one. It was a bit like, if you want to talk about the whole series, there was some ridiculous stuff happening.
Oh yeah.
Your second race was pretty funny. You missed two bosses, and you got the baby slow down. I would been laughing all morning. Well, it's morning for me here. Then this started. It's now moved in the afternoon, but I've just had a good day, so I'm really happy for this race, and yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, I've been grinding too much any percent. I need to stop. Any percent's bad.
Yeah, there's I'm so happy that there's a lower bracket in this. That was a good addition you guys added, so I can, get focused on that and do some runs each week and see what I want to do. Hopefully
Yeah.
I can. I am sort of a bit apologetic for the seating with it. I know it's going to screw a few people over, but hopefully I can not worry about
yeah,
that.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think that you're also seated too high, Nevdi.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You do have to kick it into high gear kind of soon, though. So next round, you face the winner of Glossio Souza and Kevnastics. And if you win that one, you get to face the loser of Apathy Duck and Bands with Legends.
All right, get to work. Oh yes, is that 135? Is that what you want? Sorry, I just saw my completion
Yeah.
spoilers. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Yes,
Valid
okay,
run.
Good.
Great
very,
job.
Very happy. Thanks. And these tournaments as well are why I learn other categories. Like the multi-cat last year, I never ran low percent ice until that tournament came up. So it forced me to run it, and I love it. So I'm hoping to find something with this. Like North Korea was awesome fun. Yeah, it's just races aside, it's good to get people out from just doing the same old boring stuff. Vanilla that is, and then just doing some fun races like this. So having a blast, and hopefully I keep going.
Yeah, I agree. I was super stoked to actually finally organize this tournament because it was something I've been wanting to do for a few years now, actually. So yeah, I'm glad that it has so much support and everyone actually enjoys running these categories.
Yeah, and all the Discord, everyone's supportive and talking. It's really, I'm
Yeah.
so happy you got SpeedGaming involved with this too. That was kind of the next level. I thought it was going to be local hosting, but this is actually pretty big one in my opinion. So
Yeah.
hopefully I can give it my all and respect it deserves now that Rando's done, and yeah, come back and rematch MGA. That's the dream.
Let's go. Finals.
Do it. Yeah. Well, I
would,
don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to come up with some routes because I'm like, what do I pick against MGA? Nothing. There was nothing except for North Korea, and you're like, banned. Okay, cool. Maybe this, I guess. Maybe GT Max. It's pretty volatile. I don't know.
And maybe if you learn it,
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah. Imagine banning the best category, though. Ugh.
I wouldn't be too worried about remember my last one, Love, that you were commentating. Wouldn't be too worried about my North Korea in a race, but again, regardless of outcome, this is fun.
Mhm.
Love it. Thanks so much, everyone involved. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to com too.
Yeah, you're really nice, Seb. It's really nice having you on
Yeah,
comms and
yeah, I
the
know.
support and the
Mm.
good words you say the whole way through. It really lifts me up and keeps me going. So thanks, man,
You know
for
what?
your
I
kindness.
appreciate you saying that. I was thinking I didn't want to do any more comms for you, but after hearing you say that, I think I'm gonna com every race that you do.
Oh, good. I can't wait.
But yeah, any last thoughts on the races, on the series, on anything else from you two?
I mean, I think we had pretty close races, all three of them. Especially 69% and yeah, all bosses. That was a good fun race. So yeah, thanks, Nevd. Congrats, man. And
Congrats to you. Good luck further.
Yeah.
You say close races. You did go out of your way to make them close. So I do appreciate that. Thank you so much to make them close. Good luck further. trying to
Yeah.
practice at it and come back and have another rematch. I hope.
Yeah, comms, thanks for coming.
Yeah, of
And
course.
GG's.
Yeah, so with that, I think we're going to call it here. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm not sure if we've got, I think that there aren't any more speed gamings live anymore, so I don't think we're going to rate anyone. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you guys later.
See you next mission.